Welcome back to the DeFi channel. In today's video, we're going to be entering two positions start to finish. So we're going to use DeFi Buddy to actually find the opportunity. Wicked tool, super accurate. We're actually going to use DeFi Buddy to set ranges. We're going to talk through how I think about setting ranges. We're going to use some indicators. So again, from start to finish, from actually finding the opportunity, thinking through, setting the ranges, to entering it on Uniswap. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter two positions, one full range, one concentrated. Then we're going to track the fees for a week, and we're going to do a follow-up video in a week to talk about the differences between the two, talk about how impermanent loss affects each position a little bit differently. So it should be a really educational series. And if there's demand in a series like this, we can keep going every week, building a portfolio, managing that portfolio. So with that said, let's get into it. Please get on the waitlist for DeFi Buddy. It is already out to clients and members. We will be releasing it to the public fairly soon. The last piece that we're working on is the portfolio tracker. So you can actually track your positions, see a P&L, and even see estimated monthly and yearly earnings across your entire portfolio. That piece is the last piece we're working out until we release this to the public. Also, the book, which is everything me and the team know when it comes to actually investing in crypto, building a crypto portfolio, a bull run bags, DeFi portfolio, everything else in between. There is a waitlist for this. So do make sure you sign up for the waitlist, cryptolabsresearch.com/book. Do check that out. Alrighty, let's get into it. So I'm going to do a search on DeFi Buddy. We're going to look at the base chain, and we're going to look at actually Uniswap. And I'm really down to these two positions. Now, ETH has had a nice pullback as of the recording of this video, and I think there's some really juicy entry opportunities for this position. Now here you can see two fee tiers, a 0.05% and a 0.3%. Both are fluctuating between, 30 to 50%. One has double the TVL, and there is a ton of volume flowing through this pool here. And if we go over to Uniswap, we can actually see those two positions right here, 0.05% fee tier, 0.3% fee tier, estimated 33%, estimated 45%. You can see our tool is right on the money when it comes to estimated fees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this 0.05% fee tier. Yes, the APY may be showing a little bit lower, but we have a lot more TVL, way more volume, and of course, way more fees. Now, I'm doing this as a great example because, again, I want this video to be super educational. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go simulate, and we have to start setting a range. Now, this will just be draft one. We're going to cross-reference with TradingView, look at some indicators, make sure we're making some good decisions. Now, what's really cool with our tool is you can backtest up to 365 days. Now, do remember, if I backtest all the way to 365 days, it's showing me 7%. Now, why would it be doing that? Well, if I go out by 1 year, let's just I want to set a range of 4,100 because I am going to be doing a snuggle entry, and 4,600. Well, of course, it's showing 10% because I would have been out of range almost all year. Now, of course, if I move that to 90 days, that fee is going to go up because if I go 90 days here, you can see I would have been in range for about half that period. Now, if I go over the last 30 days, I'm in range for almost all of it. So if I backtest over the last 30 days, and there we go. That is a lot more accurate. So you can use these two to really help find a range that you're comfortable with. Now, ETH has saw a massive pullback. I don't see it staying there, so I am looking for a snuggle entry, 4,100 to probably around 4,600. I'm happy with 30% or more. I'm running circles around Wall Street. So I'm going to just make an estimate there. I like what I'm seeing here, and I'm comfortable with this. Next, we have to zap over to TradingView just to kind of cross-reference that. So we got 4,600 set here, 4,100 set here. I am cool to snuggle entries. So again, I'm not setting like a 50-50 range. And I am taking into account these ATR bands, which is a really great indicator, great tool. Now, you could say, well, Lucas, why don't you kind of set it a little bit more in range of those ATR bands? And I'm not doing that because of this drastic price action here. Like I don't see us just staying here. I do expect us to kind of see 42, 43. So I'm going to snuggle entry, meaning I'm going to get into this position pretty heavy in ETH. And what's awesome is either way, if price just shoots down, that's okay. I'm dollar cost averaging it into ETH right now anyway. So I'm just going to sit on that ETH. I'll sit out a range, not a big deal. But I'm expecting us to stay in this range, this 4,600 to 4,100 for quite a while. So I'm going to be earning fees, just like I have been for the last little while, using those fees to buy more ETH, put them in my bull run bags. And if ETH starts going up in price and we finally get to the 4,600, I'm just getting dollar cost average back into USDC, taking profits. So either way, this is a win for me. So now we'll hop back into DeFi Buddy. I'm going to say, great, I am ready to create that position on Uniswap. I'm going to click that button. I'm going to move my camera down a bit. I'm going to go add liquidity. Custom range, we talked about 4,100 to 4,600. I like it. Now I'm going to go down here. Now I'm going to be mostly heavy in ETH. So my quick math in my head is probably around 1,300. Nope, a little bit less, probably around 1,100. By the way, I'm looking to enter with around $10,000. So 86 plus 11 is 97. We're going to go 1150, 1140. There we go, 1130. So I need 2.133 ETH. I'm going to write that down, and I need 1130 USDC. Easy peasy. And by the way, I am doing this in a bit more of a complex way, but I'm doing that on purpose because it's a great teaching moment. So I'm going to go back to Uniswap. I'm going to open this in a new tab. So I'm going to go in here. I need 2.133 worth of ETH. So I'm going to trade $8,870 for 2.113 of ETH. Review, done, swap, confirm. Perfect, purchase made. Go back to here. As you can see, just even in that small time frame, things have shifted a little bit because the price of ETH is always kind of moving up, moving down. So I'm going to just gently adjust this. There we go, really, really close to 10,000. I'm going to go review, and I'm going to create this position. Click, confirm, done. So just shy of the $10,000 mark. As of this exact moment, 29% APR. Again, we all know this is fluctuating. We're going to track this for a week and report our findings. Now, I do want to do one last thing because I want to compare the two. I think this will be a great teaching moment. I'm going to go back here. I'm just going to go create position just so it finds the pool really, really quickly for me. There we go. I'm going to move myself yet again. I'm going to go add liquidity. I'm going to go full range. So remember, a full range liquidity, which, by the way, we have a chapter in our book. Chapter 18 is DeFi Basics, so that's yield farming, full range liquidity provision. Then a wicked chapter on impermanent loss, something you really, really need to understand. And then we have advanced DeFi, so that's concentrated liquidity and taking your yields to the next level. So once you get the book, definitely study that chapter. But just understand, now I'm providing liquidity across the entire range. As you can see, from 0 to infinity. So my capital isn't being used as efficiently, but I'll never ever have to worry about rebalancing. You'll also notice it'll be a perfect 50-50 split. So I'm going to take this 10,000 USDC. I'm going to break it in half. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to take $5,000 worth of my USDC. I'm going to swap it for 1.2 basically of ETH. Done. Swap. Confirm. So remember, in a full range, I'm just going to enter 50-50. Super, super simple. And done. I'm going to go back to my position here. I'm going to go 5,000 USDC, which would be 1.2 ETH, review, and create this $10,000 position. Confirm. Bam. Done. This will automatically take me to the next page. And bam. So this will be really fun tomorrow. Now remember, estimated APRs means so little. Like, you can see what's happening here. We all know just watching this is not accurate. That is okay. We're going in 24 hours. I'm going to check these positions and have a much better idea of real earnings. So I've already earned 2 cents over here. I'm going to let this run for a week, and we're going to do a part 2 video when that has some time to, of course, accumulate some fees. We're finding I've entered, dozens of positions using DeFi Buddy. It's been extremely accurate. It is an awesome tool for actually back testing and projecting accurate APRs and what you can actually expect to earn. So definitely get on the waitlist for DeFi Buddy. Just let us know in the comments. Keep making noise about it. I want this to be the tool that anyone in crypto DeFi uses. There is going to be a long list of premium features, and we're going to be giving it out for free. So this will not be behind a paywall. And I really can't wait for you to start using it. Also, jump on the waitlist for the book, www.cryptolabsresearch.com/book. I think the print version is over 300 pages, all crypto DeFi investing and kind of financial wisdom and knowledge from everything I and the team know. So you definitely want to check it out. cryptolabsresearch.com/book. With that said, I'm going to let you go. If you like this video, like, subscribe. Let me know if you want a series where we actually build maybe $100,000 or $250,000 DeFi portfolio. Would be happy to do it for you. And we can keep adding to these positions. So do let me know. Again, with that said, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.